Hello. So, you may know me as Bun the One. I'm a YouTuber that is very small, and today I'm going to acquire breast implants to review. Uh, I hope this goes well, and so we're gonna see. I guess also this is a face reveal or whatever, but fuck it. This is probably gonna get cut a lot, like cut up this video, but I'm gonna use this video to tell you more about myself, to tell you why I started this channel. Anyways, let's get right into the review. Okay, so as you may know, some of you, if you're my friends, I've been trans for a long time. Since I was 13, I barely had gotten my breast implant surgery the 26th. Today's the third day of having these implants, and I would say the pain is kind of over exaggerated. There's not a lot. Right after surgery, it was a hard time putting on my shoes because it hurt a lot, but after the second day, a lot of the pain was gone, and like, it's just nice getting to be myself for once. And you know, I've been waiting to start my transition since, like I said, I was 13. I do believe that you should have to wait to 18 to transition, so I wanted to try and do it when I was 18, but so certain complications happened where I didn't know how to do it. I tried to research, and then I found out this and that, and then, oh, this therapist can't do that, and it sent me down a long road of hell. But now I'm finally able to just be myself and live how I want to live. So now I'm just going to tell you my philosophies behind this channel. So, a couple things first. Why I'm publicly trans in almost every one of my social medias. My TikTok, my Instagram, my, YouTube, it all says trans woman, transsexual woman, T-girl, whatever. And that's because I want to show people that not all trans people are like the ones you find on Twitter that are gonna say you're a hateful person and this and that just because you don't want to date them or say this crazy stuff, or I just don't like that part of the community. I don't like the mainstream trans community for that reason. They're too extreme, they're too weird, they're these trans girls walking around saying, oh, I'm a puppy girl and all this stuff. Like, no, that's not all of us. So that's out of the way. I think another thing is, how would I say it? This is probably also going to be cut up a lot because I'm not great at talking to a camera, but so another thing is I wanted to make slightly more political videos on my channel. Not super political, but there's just certain things I'm starting to see more and more that I don't stand for. And obviously now that I'm 20 years old, when I was 13, obviously politics, all this stuff didn't affect me, but now that I'm 20, all this stuff affects me. The taxes, this, that, the price of milk, trying to move out, things like that. So I might start making slightly more political videos, but nothing like crazy, more like if you've seen Sensitive Society, a Cheeto, stuff like that. I'm not going to become like the next, I don't know, queer Kiwi or whatever. I'm not going to become, what the hell is his name? Noah Samson. Occasionally I'll talk about some political subjects, but most of them will be more like social stuff that's like, oh, is this transphobic or whatever? Which if it's coming from me, I'm gonna say most things aren't transphobic. I don't know. This video is probably gonna do pretty bad, but going back to the breast implants, because I know that's kind of what this video is about, although it's kind of a joke title, announcing my transition using a review as a joke. These, it ended up smaller than I thought it would be. These are 770 cc, and I was trying to go for 800 cc, but they couldn't get them because of the snowstorms. However, this isn't even at this size, I don't think, because there's not much difference in size. I don't think these are as big as I wanted, but those are the 800 cc's are the largest implants you could get, and for reference, my body's pretty wide, so I would say if you're smaller framed, these would look big on you, but if you're built like a football player, they're not gonna look, they're gonna look medium sized at most on you, and not be very visible through clothes, like not visible as in like, the skin, but the shape of them. And I mean, some other stuff is also, this voice. I'm gonna start using a different voice in my videos. Other than that, I'm still me. I'm still gonna say retard. I'm still gonna be politically incorrect just because I'm trans. I'm not gonna start calling out people and say, you're transphobic, you need to be canceled. So, I hope to post more content on YouTube soon. Sorry for not uploading a lot, and I'll see you when I make another video.